Hi, Victoria here, and welcome to another Victoria YouTube. Today's going to be something it's kind of a lot of things I've talked about, all kind of put together here, in a way. And it's, I got a little cheat notes here. It's on society in the world, how they see things, and how Victoria doesn't agree with it. And she lives her life by her heart and not by what society says is the right thing to do. Because what's right for somebody definitely is not right for somebody else. It all depends on choice in an individual. My opinion, everything I say here, in fact I'm going to put a little disclaimer here at the beginning of this video so that people understand that, the way it is, I'm not here. I'm talking about everything, whatever I talk about here comes from my heart, okay? It doesn't come from a book. It doesn't come from what society says. It just comes from how I see things, okay? So, if you say it's false or fake or whatever, you're thinking on terms of what society says. I don't follow society, and I wasn't I was not forced, but I didn't choose to come into this world. That was my parents' decision. So I should have a right when I come into this world to live life the way I feel it should be lived. Not how society thinks it should be living. No, they don't want me. The only other choice is me to leave this world. And you know what that means. I really don't want to do that. I just want people to understand and love me for who I am and love everybody else for who they are. Okay? So, let's get started here. Now, I'm going to cross my legs here. Okay, a little bit more comfortable. I get one of my dresses on here and I get my heels. I'm not doing much walking in them today, so it'll be great. I could do okay in heels, but I don't wear them all the time. I just wear it now because I like to be presentable, very presentable, to how I feel I should look. Not what anybody else says. Again, here we go. What society says, here goes what Victoria says. Okay? Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about on my list here is age. Now, when I talk about age, it's these days, it seems that, not just these days, but forever. People judge you on perception, perception. Now, in this case here, it would be in visual perception, in audio too as well, when it comes to age. People hear that you're, 60 years old or 70 years old, you should be doing this in your life right now. And you're crazy if you go against what you should be doing at that time period. Same if you're 10 or 15 or 20. A lot of girls, a lot of guys, when they're kids, they could probably grow up being who they really are. But society tells them, no, you can't do that. You gotta do it this way. If the kids at that age had the right, they don't seem to have that right, in many cases, to choose what is right and wrong in their life. This would be a better world. And that's what age comes into effect here. These days, you're labeled by age and everything. At this age, when you're a child, you're supposed to be stupid and not know anything and do all kinds of crazy things. Okay? And when you're in your 20s, you're supposed to, mature a bit more. And maturing for women is a lot quicker than guys, statistically. Okay? Now, they still do silly things or whatever, but I don't even want to define silly, because silly is how you feel and what you do, and what's silly to you is not silly to me. Okay? Now, like I say, when you get into your 30s and everything, you're getting ready for marriage, you're ready to have a child, if you haven't had one already. You go with that perception. You get married and, you got your friends. You're starting to lose touch with them a little bit because you got your own life or whatever. Okay? Then when he goes into the 40s and everything, you get in 50s, and you get the midlife crisis or whatever. Oh God, I lost my friends here. I'm trying to keep up with the way the world says I should be. Okay, that's going to be part of the subject here. Not in the first one here, not with age. And, it's like, again, you got to follow the rules. You get a little older and everything, according to what the time clock says, and you're not supposed to do these things anymore, or you got to watch yourself. Okay. Okay, then when you get in the 60s, 70s, retirement age or whatever, when you're considered a senior, at that stage of your life, basically just enjoy what you got left because you're not going to live too much longer. And that's the way society seems to think so. So, make sure you got your will up to date, make sure you got your insurance all up to date, make sure you got, you're extra careful with everything you do in your life because you're likely to kill yourself if you don't. Okay? Again, that's not dealing with age. You can have a 20-year-old or 15-year-old who's in horrible shape. And you can have an 80-year-old girl, a woman, who's in beautiful shape, like a 20-year-old. But yeah, they're not treated that way. I mean, a 15-year-old girl or whatever, even if she's out of shape, she could take it. Oh, she's this age, whatever. She could do whatever she wants. And when you're 80, no matter what kind of condition you're in, oh, God, don't go outside, especially with this virus, you're going to die. Or anything else in life. Oh, you got to get all these tests done, or whatever. Okay, all right, well, maybe things don't work as good when you get older. But that's a perception issue. If you take care of your body and everything like that, your body will be a lot younger than you ever think it could possibly be at any age. Okay? All right. Now, that's about it for when it comes to age. Age is just a number. It doesn't really mean anything. It's what's on your birth certificate. Other than that, I don't care about age. When people ask me my age, I give them one answer, and that is forever young. Okay? Forever young. Feeling who I am and being who I am. And how people see me. Not what a stupid piece of paper says, not what society dictates you should be doing in this time period of your life. Again, I follow my heart, not what others say. Unless I agree, if I agree with what they say, then, like I said, my heart agrees with it, then yes, that's fine. It's going to be in my life. Okay? Alright, now, number 2, visual appearance. Now, the world is big on this one. If you're a girl and everything, and you're not pretty, you're going to be abused. You're going to be criticized. You're not going to go anywhere in this life. According to what society seems to think. That's why you got all these advertisers and everything out there. Advertising beauty all the time. Oh, you're getting wrinkles. Oh my God, you got to do something about that. Huh? You can't live with them. Got to do something about that. Oh, you weight, you're a bit overweight. You can't have that. No, people are going to reject you. Thumbs down. Not good. Or you have some kind of a handicap or something or whatever. People get on your case on that as well. Like I said, we're staying on the subject here, which is visual appearance. Okay. People judge others by visual all the time. I guarantee you, if I didn't look the way I did, do now, when I go on video or go on social media, showing pictures and everything, I wouldn't get half or even a fraction of the people noticing me than they do now. And I guarantee you, when the time comes, God forbid, never happens, when I get old, I'm not going to get old anyway, never going to happen. But if you get old, okay, you get wrinkles, you get this, you get that. Society looks at you and says, "Huh, you're all washed up, you're all washed up. You know, you had your life, you had your fun, yeah, that's good. Now it's just time to sit back in the pasture and eat the grass and, you know, smoke the weed, think about your past. You know, and just wait for death to come." That's what society puts things. My opinion, it's everything, it's my opinion. People learn to love who they are and how they see themselves. Now, a big thing I want to talk about here on this subject when it comes to, again, visual appearances. What defines beauty? Who came up with this, perfect figure from a guy and a girl, perfect height, perfect whatever? Who came up with all this stuff? You know? I don't know. I have no clue. It's my opinion. I really don't. But somebody did that. And it's been drowned by society. People's hearts, since they're young, that you have to have this kind of appearance in order to succeed in life, in order to be healthy, in order to be good, in order to get what you need in life. Pretty, according to what society thinks is pretty. You're done for. I mean, there are some that go against that grain, but the majority don't. You know, I like the people who go against the grain. It shows that they're going with their heart and not by what the world says or going on perception. You know. Okay? Now, we're going to labeling. The world loves to label things. It sure does. No? I mean, oh, you're like this, so you're bi. Oh, so you're like this, you're trans. Oh, so you're like this, you're gay. So you're like this, you're, I don't know, a cripple. So you're like this, you gotta be a superstar. So you're like this. You know, they judge people on perception of what they see. It's always been that way. It's not right, but it's the way it is. You know? I don't use labels. I rarely use them. I use them for identification purposes, so people understand me. Because like I said, I don't follow a lot of this stuff in the world. I follow what my heart feels. Okay? So, we're not going to think too much about labels, except that I don't like them at all. They are certainly necessary. The only ones I think they're really necessary is the one they put on the medicines or the foods and everything you buy. Okay? Yes, they put labels on warnings of what can happen to you, or the right dosage or whatever. That's good information. But putting a label on a person for any particular reason is no good, my opinion. No good. We're all humans in this world. Yes, I think we are. Hope so. There's some aliens here. So, you know, the only label I use is human being. Because that's what we are. Or male or female. That's it. Those are the only real labels you need to know. You don't need anything else. Okay, this one is kind of related to that. Race and color. Oh, you're black, you must be very athletic. Oh, you're Polish, you must be stupid. Oh, you're Jewish, so you must be very tight with your money. You know, I'll go on and on. I'm not going to go on and on with this. But people judge people on race, and nationality, and color. And that's not right. I mean, the color's just a preference. It's just a preference of what you like in a color. That's it. It's not going to affect you anyway. I mean, if you're black, it's not going to physically change you. Or if you're white, or whatever color you are. Orange, polka dot, no, pick a color. Not polka dot's a combination of colors. You know, I'm just saying, I love everybody for who they are. And if everybody loved everybody else for who they are, and forgot about this damn race issue, or color issue, or whatever, just judge people on how they act. Judge them on how they act. Not from where they're from, or what they've done in their lives. From how they, or what society thinks they should be done in their lives. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put it exactly that way. I mean, if you're raised in a certain culture, a different area of the world, you're going to have a little bit different ways of seeing things. But it doesn't make you any different than anybody else, really. No. It's just that you're brought up this way. And if you get rid of that stuff, everybody's the same. Okay. Oh, people don't like the same. They like different. No, they don't. I'm sorry. People don't like difference. As long as it's what society likes. Okay? Now we're going to go to reality. Alright. I've been accused of being a very crazy girl because I don't seem to follow reality so much. When I say reality, is that, they say, hey, why are you lying to me here? Your birth certificate says you're this age, but you're acting like this. That's not right. What are you doing wrong here? You know? Again, reality. My reality is how I see things in life. My eyes, my senses, my sense of smell, my everything about me, my touch. That's my reality. Not what society comes out to say is reality. It's my reality. My reality is different than your reality. Another way around. At least it should be. Unless you're just a follower. And when you're a follower, you just follow the crowd. You know? And if you own yourself, it's totally different. If you really truly own yourself, it's really different. Big time different. Okay? Reality. I mean, a lot of people don't seem to like themselves. So they escape reality, which is their reality. I mean, they're escaping them because they see the reality in that. And they don't want it, so they go to fantasy. So what do? They make up another person. Or they go on TV, and they go on, watch a movie, or read a book on something that's not them directly, but it's something they want. And that becomes their reality there. But it really isn't reality. It's fantasy. Because you're not living it. You're imagining it. Okay? Live your life, people. Be good, you know. If you go against what people are saying, everything, who cares? Be yourself. Okay? Be brave. Okay? Be brave, girl. Be brave, guy. Be brave, girl. Be a brave human being. Okay? Don't let the world tell you what to do. I mean, if you're doing something really bad and everything, okay, there's justifications to fix the situation here. If you're going out killing people and everything like that, or actually physically harming others. I mean, society does have the right to prevent you from doing that. But other than that, society has no right to tell anybody what to do. No right. As long as you're not harming anybody. They have no right to say what they say. So, what I would love to see happen in this world, you know, is that education, when it comes up at the beginning, make it very strong in a child's life when you're teaching him life, how you see life. And probably the way you see life is how it's been passed down from generation to generation by society. Okay? But you emphasize to the child that it does not have to be this way. Tell the child that the child must make up her or his mind or what's right for them. Not what is written on a piece of paper in a book or what society's been saying from generation to generation. Just because it's been said does not make it right. Okay? Alright, now we're going to end this here. I'm not going to try to go overboard here. What I'm telling you though is live life how you see it. Not as a piece of paper or a book or what's been carried down from generation to generation. Do it your way. As long as you're not harming anybody, nobody has any right to tell you that you are wrong. Nobody. I don't tell anybody they're wrong. I mean, unless they're killing people and stuff like that. I disagree with them. But I won't turn down their opinion. They have their own opinion. And I got mine. And I have no right to change anybody else's opinion except for the person that's living it. They're the only ones who can change how they feel about themselves or about others. Nobody else has that right. If you start going there trying to change people, whatever, you're just changing them into a computer. You're feeding them data. They say, oh, this is the way life is. Whatever. Erase the memory, change it to be the way it is. You take away the human being, the individuality. If that day ever comes, I hope it never does. I don't want to ever be part of it. Okay? Victoria loves you all. And please, like I say after every video, please keep on smiling and loving. I love you all. Bye-bye.